Whenever you're ready.
Obviously, a very, very good football team. They deserve exactly where they're at. Defense made enough plays for them to win the game. Their special teams put them in situations where they could be explosive, and they did some really nice things, and some of the things that we tried to do against them. And then their offense is just outstanding, extremely explosive with dynamic personnel. Questions?
Coach? Yeah, in the front, John.
What stands out to you about that, like, pistol kind of option offense? I guess, like, from an offensive perspective, like, what do they kind of force the defense to do, or what are they doing?
Well, when you look at it, it's really, it's kind of old school football. It's almost, I don't want to throw you guys out, but you think it differently. It's like running the wishbone from being in the shotgun and being in the eye. They're bringing a player across, they're attacking the midline, bringing an extra guy across the midline. It's a very, very challenging offense for a defensive team because they're moving right before the snap, and that move can change a guy's responsibility from quarterback to running back. And the guys have to be sharp and they have to be on. So it's not only is it a physical offense, but it's also a mental offense at the same time.
How similar was kind of the offense that we saw Louisville run today as to when, like, Lamar Jackson was there? Is that kind of similar to what we were seeing?
No, they're doing something entirely different. This would be closer to what Georgia Tech was doing than what Louisville did last year. Closer, not identical, but closer.
Steven?
Why did you decide to put Clayton in for Tommy at that point?
Excuse me?
Why did you decide to put Clayton in for Tommy on that 4th and 9?
He had been taking some hits, and he wasn't 100% out there, and I didn't want him to be trying to do certain things where he wasn't full go. We needed quarterback's legs. We wanted to do some things with the run game, and the throws that we had to make, Clayton could make them. Tommy had did enough, so we took him out.
It was your decision? It's not like he was uncleared by the medical staff?
It was my decision.
Front row.
What did the officials explain anything on the onside kick as far as calling the penalty?
Yeah, they did. You guys are going to have to look up the rule. I had never heard that, what they said before, so I don't want to be naive about it. So I'm going to go back and check it. But they came up with a rule why those guys got to get the ball.
How was it explained to you?
They said that one of our guys blocked somebody who wasn't touching the ball before they were allowed to block them.
Okay.
Any other questions for Coach? Andrew?
When you're looking at those two red zone tries you had later, about 12 minutes left in the fourth quarter and 7 minutes left, I guess when you come away from both of those not having punched it in when you really need it, like, do you get frustrated, or do you get, I guess, how do you sort of move through that and, like, not the desired outcome, but still trying to...
It's like chopping wood. You don't get frustrated. You got to keep chopping, or you're never going to get through the log. So, in order to make the game a game that you can win, you have to score touchdowns. And we can kick field goals and try to feel good like it was a close score when it was all said and done. But if you're going to, especially this team we were playing, I don't think anybody out there wanted us to kick field goals. They were like, they need to get a touchdown right here, and that's exactly the way we felt.